Just a few years ago, I was in your position. I wanted to manifest and I tried to manifest, but I never really did manifest. I thought that I did everything right and my manifestations weren't coming. It was like they didn't want me, like they were rejecting me. I was a completely different person. I wasn't happy with how my life was going. I struggled with everything, not having enough money, not having any true self-confidence, romantic relationships, whatever you can think of. And one of the biggest problems I had was being extremely insecure. I was always the shy one with strong people-pleasing tendencies. Now I earn more than enough money for me and my family through stocks and crypto, and I love striking up conversations with literally everyone. I'm sitting in front of a camera doing YouTube videos, talking to you guys. Old me would have never. And I want you to manifest your dream life way faster, with way more confidence, and not to make the same manifestation blocking mistakes that I did. So, what was the reason behind my struggle to manifest these things faster? Reason number one, it's not you, it's me. You are the cause of all. Man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. Neville Goddard. This one is not very comfortable, but it is the base of manifesting, and we have to acknowledge it. If something is not going your way repeatedly, meaning if you notice a pattern in your life, let's say something mundane like you often get into confrontations when you are driving. All the bad drivers find you, all the red lights find you, all the traffic jams find you. You have to realize at that point that your dominant thoughts and your dominant assumptions about traffic are most probably shit. You entertain thoughts about problems or play out old or even new imaginary arguments in your head. Most importantly, while actively thinking about these bad things, you feel them real. You react to them emotionally. So, what we are repeating in secret comes true in real life. This is super important and empowering stuff. All the problems that I was experiencing repeatedly in a pattern was my doing. Your situation is your doing. Everything I just said is empowering. It might not sound very encouraging at first, but all it means is that you are powerful. You manifested all of these things that you do not like about yourself by accident. Now imagine what kind of breathtaking things you could create if you would use the law intentionally from now on. Reason number two, not enough action. First things first, as Neville Goddard said, imagination and faith are the secrets of creation. Imagining your dream life and having faith in that imagination has to come first, and it is about 80% of the equation, and I'm calling that the feminine part of manifesting, the being without having to earn it. And now, if you do this part correctly, you will change your state of consciousness and your self-awareness. And as Neville Goddard said, a change of circumstance happens as a result of a changed state of consciousness. This changed circumstance can happen completely on its own without you doing anything, but most often than not, it will come through inspired action. This inspired action is the masculine part of manifesting, and it is about 20% of the equation and represents doing, focus, clarity, confidence, and determination in the pursuit of your goals. Let's say you want to earn heaps of money. You imagine it and have faith in it. Then your awareness changes and you start seeing and are drawn to opportunities everywhere to earn more. Can you just imagine it and then you inherit millions or you win the lottery? Yes, of course that can happen. But if you have fully adopted the state of a person that has a lot of money, living mentally in the end, then you will experience inner motivation to take action, and it will be all the right actions, the actions of a rich person that move you to your desired 3D. These inspired actions you get might not be apparently related to being rich, but they will lead you into the right direction. For example, that could be something like picking up a new hobby. You get a hunch to pick up a new hobby, and that raises your mood, and that leads to you feeling fulfilled and happy and having more and more positive assumptions about your life, which in return makes it easier for your manifestations to enter your life. My initial problem was that I just imagined and sat back. This part is fine. And then I actually waited for my 3D to change, watching it like a hawk for movement. And this part is not fine. This part can be eliminated through inspired action. Reason number 3, not enough faith in set actions. This one is the extension of what I just told you. And I want you to tell you a little story for reason number 3. Money was a big problem for me. Between all the things I manifested, I struggled the most with financial abundance. It took by far the longest. And as we learned in reason number 2, I finally understood the importance of inspired action, and I took it whenever I had a hunch to do so. And now I want you to know that it took me 6 different approaches and 2 years to finally reach the reality I'm currently in. The vision has its own appointed hour. It will ripen and it will flower. If it be long, then wait. It is sure and will not be late. A little child takes 9 months. A lamb takes 5 months. A chicken 21 days. An elephant a year or more. But every conception has its own appointed hour. It will ripen and it will flower. In hindsight, I can definitely see how each of these 6 approaches were valuable lessons and experiences that molded me into the person I am now, and they were also tightly related to other manifestations I had, especially self-concept manifestations that were also realized. And I want you to understand that sometimes it is not the very first thing you do that will lead you to your ultimate goal, nor the second, nor the third. And whatever you do, don't feel bad or sad if it doesn't work out immediately. Well, it actually does work out immediately. I'm sorry, I take that back. It actually does work out immediately. You're just not seeing what is happening behind the scenes for you. You have to keep the faith. You have to keep going on, persist in your success, even if you don't believe it will happen. It is not necessary. It is just necessary that you persist with faith. It has no other way. It has to come with you. Diligence is the mother of good luck. Reason number 4 is obsessive behavior. You are not displaying the nonchalantness of someone that already has their desire. Manifesting in a nutshell is desiring something, doing your techniques repeatedly, and persisting in already having your desire. But the minute we start to question if we have done enough, if we've done it in the right order, if we know all the right techniques, then we actively question the fact that manifesting is actually this easy. You want something, you make it yours in imagination, you feel it real, then you have it, it's yours. Stop calling it a desire at that point, call it your possession. And every time you catch yourself referring to your desire as your desire, or think about it as something in the future, or with a feeling of lack, stop yourself. What desire? It is not a desire if you already have it. Be grateful that you already have it, and then go about your day, because that would be what you would do if you already have it. When a man finally identifies himself with his imagination rather than the senses, he has at long last discovered the core of reality. Neville Goddard. You are living your dream life right now. Act like it. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I love you. Bye.